I'm Steve.
Mm. Isn't that how we do it? I'm Paul.
And this is a Shelfie. Mini book haul today. Mini, M-I-N-I, not many, M-A-N-Y. And it's so funny that those two words are pronounced the same, but mean the opposite. All right. I have two books from one store and one from another store. So
Okay.
I went to this bookstore called Red Dog Books, and they had recently moved from a suburb south of Indianapolis to a suburb. Well, it's not really in the suburbs. It's close to a suburb, but it's like on the border between Indianapolis and Lawrence, Indiana. And they moved into this big warehouse looking place. So I was like, well, I got to go check it out. They'd only been there a few months, and I saw something about them in the local news. And I'm trying to make it a point to go check out local bookstores more. And it's called Red Dog Books. And I was underwhelmed. I'm sure the stuff that first of all, I was overwhelmed. Then I was underwhelmed. I was overwhelmed by how many books they had. I was like, man, this is like walking into church, because they had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books. And I couldn't figure out, like, how did you get all this set up, right? Because I was just trying to imagine moving that many books and then getting them set up and everything. The people were really nice. I talked to them for a bit. And I just couldn't, the underwhelming part was I couldn't find anything for me, which there was probably plenty of stuff there for other people, obviously.
Yes, you are a niche reader.
Yeah, it's true. In more ways than one. In one way, I just haven't exposed. I almost said haven't exposed myself. Well, now
we all know that's not true. Well, those of us who know.
If you know, you know, and if you don't know, mind your business.
That's right.
I have not exposed myself to a bunch of different authors, right? So, like, a lot of our friends are into pulp. I think you're into pulp. There's just, like, people know a lot about pulp, right? If you're into pulp, you know a lot about it. If you're into horror, you know a lot about horror. And so there's probably a lot there for you, because you're going to be like, there's 100 different people I'm looking for. For me,
I definitely want to check it out. I definitely want to check it out next time I get down there.
Yeah, let's do it. Well, so I picked up a couple of things, though. One is, I still has the sticker on it. I can test and see whether it's like the half-price book stickers. It's Crazy Horse and Custer by Stephen Ambrose. Stephen Ambrose famously wrote Band of Brothers, which famously was turned into an HBO miniseries. I have not read Band of Brothers, but I've watched it a bunch of times. But what I really wanted to say is this sticker.
Wow.
That wasn't bad.
No, I was expecting like an Ollie's fiasco.
So it says $9.98, but everything under $10 was $2. So I got this for $2.
Nice.
And I'm interested in history. I'm really interested in, and I actually checked it out. I looked at it just to make sure. We don't need, nor do I want, like, a book talking about what a great hero Custer was and how tragic it was that he got killed. I want a balanced viewpoint, right? And this looks like he interviewed, obviously not people who were there, but people who knew people who were there, right? On both sides of the conflict. And I just discovered this was in here.
Wow.
It's a priority first class ticket from Miami International to Indianapolis. I may have just doxed somebody because his name's on here. But anyway, wow. Okay.
One day I want to do an episode on the stuff that I have found in used books. I got a little bit of a collection of interesting things.
September 13th, 2020. Man, it was a pre-9/11 world. All right, the other thing I picked up. Oh, now it's
Wait, what? You said 2020.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I was thinking 2000.
Okay.
2020 wasn't too long ago. Plus, this was written. I don't know when was this written. This is a great book haul video, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. You know what this means, though, right?
1975.
It means the dude probably picked that up off of the bookshelf at the airport and used his ticket as a.
That's it. I've done that many times. Yep, I've done that many times. Not anymore because you don't get an actual ticket. The other thing I picked up, I have no idea whether this is going to be any good, but Frederick Forsyth, The Afghan. One of our earliest videos was a Frederick Forsyth where I did the seemingly impossible and made the Dogs of War sound really, really boring and academic.
Yes, you soiled Nick from Book Graveyard on the idea of reading that bok forever. He'll never read it now.
He's like, sounds boring. He's like, if I wanted a finance class, I'd read a textbook. If I wanted to learn project management, I would go to PMI and get my PMP. All right. And then the third one I picked. So I don't know if it'll be any good. I don't know if I'll ever read it, but I'll have another Frederick Forsyth on my shelf.
Forsyth is a solid writer. It just depends on what you're into.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the third one I'll probably read quite a bit. Oh, this third one came from Half Price Books. Okay. And we love Half Price Books. It's just they're not a local bookstore. It feels like a local bookstore when you walk in.
Yeah.
But they're a chain.
The closest one for us is like 45 minutes away. So that's where you do the whole day. Like we'll go. Yeah. The last time we did it, we went to Half Price and then we got Chinese. So we made a whole day out of it.
Yeah, you get dressed up like with the big hats, like you're going to church in Atlanta. You can make a whole day of it. So, this one I specifically wanted for spooky season.
Nice.
And it's one of these beautiful.
Yeah.
Who is it? Flame Tree.
Yeah.
Flame Tree special edition collections. Edgar Allan Poe.
Those are worth every bit of what you pay for them at Half Price Books.
Yeah.
They're very pretty books. I got a William Hope Hodgson somewhere. I'm not gonna dig it out. There's so many of them. They're really nice books, but they're not the best held together. So they're worth every bit of what you pay for them at Half Price.
Nice.
And that's
what I'll probably do is similar to the. I almost said Edgerrin James, who was a running back for the Indianapolis Colts. Algernon Blackwood,
who was not.
Who was not. Probably could have been. I bet he could have been.
He could be whatever he wanted to be.
It's back there. And it's a similar edition, but I've read very little out of the actual book. I've gotten the PDFs and read them on my phone.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have the book on the shelf.
Yeah.
It's got some good ones. It includes the one that we'll probably do an episode on at some point. The narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym of Nantucket.
Yes. During Dead of Winter, which is a reading event that your second favorite booktubers are creating in January. More on that later.
Ooh, I love a good tease. And so that was my mini book haul. 3 books, 2 from Red Dog, 1 from Half Price.
Yeah, that's good enough for me, man. I was entertained.
Awesome. Well, you're Paul.
And you're Steve. And the next time you're looking for something to read,
check your shelf. This
is why they keep coming back.
That's right. They're like, what will they screw up this time? All right. I'll stop recording unless you're going to say something else funny.
I mean, it's bound to happen, but I think we're good.
Yeah.